Hey, this is Matt. Welcome to Rebel 73. So we're doing my trailer reaction to Godzilla Minus One. I tried doing it a different way before, but Toho struck it. So I remember what I said. It won't be as enthusiastic. I'm putting, let me shrink this down a touch more. So if you want to watch along with me, you could see the numbers, you could see the timer there, and play it, And there's no way this should be shocking. You won't hear any sound. You may see some titles, and you'll see enough of the video that if you want to play with me, do you want to play with me? Yeah. So I'll give while I'm talking. If you want to watch along with me, go load the trailer up. I'll have it linked below. And what else to say? You may hear a little bit of droning in the background. It's real low. My air conditioning, it's real hot outside, so my air conditioning hasn't turned off for like 5 hours now. My electric bill is probably going to be crazy. But let's watch this trailer. Oopsie. I love that. Holy crap, that's awesome, man. Yamazaki. That's okay. So you can see they're borrowing stuff from the American legendary films. Not borrowing in a bad way, but like some of the stuff that they did right with like showing Godzilla under the ships and showing a more scientific approach to his origin and things like that. He does, however, have the traditional Japanese roar. So, for those who don't know, legendary Godzilla is based on a bear. They did the CGI based on a bear, right? So, and the important point of that is that prior to basically up until the year 2010 or so, right? Godzilla whatever the guy, they had to fit the guy in the suit, right? So that's what Godzilla looked and moved like, a guy wearing a heavy duty suit. Finally, they started using some CGI, and with the post 2010 films, and so Godzilla could be created as his own animal. Now I know there's a sort of tradition of the suit, they do some suit work in this movie I've read, but realistically, if we're gonna have we'll always have those classic Godzilla films, and the special effects are worth it. Now, one thing you'll notice, and I'll go back and see if you can see maybe in here somewhere. Okay, so look, if you look at the size of him, his height has been reduced to closer to his original height in Gojira, which was I think 55 meters or something like that. So, and why would they do that? Well, Godzilla has to scale to the buildings around him. Like if they had 55-meter tall Godzilla in a modern era with skyscrapers that were like a kilometer tall, it wouldn't look cool. It would look kind of cheap. So that's why legendary Godzilla is so big. That's why Shin Godzilla is so big. Because they have to scale to the buildings they're smashing through, right? Now it looks like this Godzilla does not have the agility that legendary Godzilla has, which I'm fine with. This Godzilla also gives no fracks, as he just stomps on people. But it looks like he's not doing it on purpose. He's just walking. If they're there, they're getting crushed, so to speak. He's not like. So I'm wondering. I'm hoping they go with the Godzilla's a big aggressive animal type of thing, and not evil Godzilla, which is cool. There's some good evil Godzilla films, but like I really like the concept, and okay, it's cool legendary thing where the Titans can be friendly with people, or, in a non-inimical way, as long as acknowledge that they are the Titans, right? But it's a cool mythology, but. Going back and like at the first show-off films, Godzilla was pretty damn evil in the first probably three of them, right? Which is Godzilla, which is the American one, then Godzilla Rage Again, which was there was another, they adapted that for America. One was Godzilla Rage Again, the other was Gigantus the Fire Monster, right? So there were slightly different films, but they had mostly the same. And then there was King Kong vs. Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Mothra. So Godzilla was a bad guy in pretty much all four of those first films, right? And then he became a good guy with, I think it was Godzilla versus Monster X or something like that. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is, then they went good guy Godzilla for most of the rest of the Showa series. Then in the Heisei series, which was the 1990s, Godzilla was a pretty bad guy, but then they moderated things sort of angry, like less evil, more angry, Again, the different type of Godzilla, but I like the idea of this giant predator Godzilla just walking along the way, and people got to get out of there, Though now logically, why wouldn't you run to the left or right to avoid the giant monster stomping your way through? But that's a logic thing. Now what else can we talk about here? So if you look here, this is an aesthetic you got from the legendary films where Godzilla is swimming under the ship and you can see him scaling to the ship. That was really cool. So there's a lot of good stuff. This trailer has me... this trailer makes me think this might be the best Godzilla film. Certainly since Godzilla Final Wars. But you might have to go back. This could be good enough to be the best Godzilla film since Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2. Which is, the best Godzilla film after 1980, basically. So, we'll see. I just want to share your comments down below. If you have any thoughts on this trailer, maybe watch along with me and so forth. Thank you. This is Matt. This has been Matt from Unbearable 73. Have a nice day, and I am out of here.